Welcome, everybody, to Casting for Two, the podcast with your host, Chris. I am that guy who I just said. Okay? Back off, everyone. Welcome. This is episode number 150. We made it. We're 150 now. I don't know what that means, but we made it. I'm sure somebody at home who knows how to get into deeper meanings knows what this means. But you know, it is kind of a milestone. So yeah, good job, me. I guess I don't know. Welcome, all new listeners and old listeners and known listeners. I'm always happy to have you guys around. And as always, if you would like to keep in contact with me, my email is castingfor2@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Both are at castingfor2. And as always, you can find the show on the website, castingfor2.com, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, everywhere. If you would like to leave a comment, I would like that very much. Because I read everything. Everything that gets posted, I read, okay? So there. I guess I should get into my guest today, because I have a great guest. Her name is Clara Morris, and she is a writer and a performer. She's been with UCB, Upright Citizens Brigade, for 3 years now. And I love talking to improvers. But she also has a podcast called Stories to Tell. That's on Forever Dog, or it's by Forever Dog Productions. And I just had a wonderful chat with her and getting to know how she, because she actually writes the show. So that's got to take a lot. But you know what? Let's get into it, okay? Sit back, relax, and Chris, cue the music, please. Hello, Clara?
Yes.
Hi, this is Chris from Casting for Two.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad, right on. How's your morning going?
So far so good, yeah.
Now, the thing I like to ask people is, what kind of sleep schedule are you doing?
Let's see. What kind of sleep schedule? Well, I probably, if we can count, like 2 hours of watching TV before sleep happens. Maybe something like midnight to 8 or 9.
Oh, okay. I kind of do the same thing. I'm in the same boat about the TV thing. A couple nights ago, I'm watching all the Ocean's movies again. I don't know why.
Yeah, sure. You gotta watch something.
Yeah, exactly. And so I put on Ocean's 13, and I'm sitting there. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I say to myself, you know, I could watch this start to finish, but I think sleep would be better. So then I just went to sleep instead.
Oh, nice. Man, good willpower.
I know, right? Well, I saw the logo, and I was like, you know what? I can save this. I can't have too much Oceans in one day.
That's fair.
So today, this is a very loose show, but I would like to talk to you about the podcast you do.
Cool.
Because I was very interested in it because it's a scripted podcast, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Now, I'm very curious. Let's go all the way back. So when did you know that writing was something that you wanted to do, that you liked?
Oh, geez. Maybe in high school, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it came out shortly after I discovered The Onion.
Oh, okay.
So I spent, like a few days obsessively reading that and doing nothing else. And then just stopped doing that and then wrote my own Onion, which I called The Clunion. And yeah, then I think that, I was very disappointed to then look up and see that The Onion does not accept submissions and would not. But yeah, that kind of is what started me, I think, on really wanting to write comedy in particular.
And was it also The Onion that got you kind of interested in comedy?
Well, I guess it'd probably be The Simpsons that got me most interested in comedy. But yeah, just as long as I can remember, I've had very little tolerance for drama and a deep interest in comedy. It's always growing up like it's gonna be a good night tonight based on what TV shows are on.
There we go. And was anybody in your family funny, or pass on the love for comedy?
No, I'm sure they would think that they are funny, but it's certainly nobody's passion other than mine. They're very patient and will sit through me explaining things to a point that cannot be fun. But no, it's kind of my own thing.
There you go. See, I'm a little bit in the same boat. I went to film school, so I have the film knowledge in my head, and I try not to unleash it with my parents when they ask me how a movie was, because I can I can analyze it all day, but it's like, well, just say, just keep it simple. Yeah, it was good.
Right. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, it was good. Go see it. Just go watch it.
Yeah, you like it. You like it. I have to go.
So when do you decide, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do this podcast?
I guess it's actually sort of a similar trajectory to that Onion story now that I think about it. But I started listening to more podcasts to make commuting less horrible, basically.
Yeah.
And I found a podcast by James Urbaniak. It's called Getting On with James Urbaniak, and I really liked it. It was like it's extremely similar to what I'm doing. He basically has a different writer write him a monologue each episode.
Oh, okay.
And it's really fun. It's like short, scripted stuff. And so I liked that a lot. And like, I sort of like was growing tired of podcasts that like had a lot of sort of banter where we, that's a very conversational podcast.
Yeah.
And so finding James Urbaniak's one was like so different, and it was so fun. And so I like blew through that pretty quick, and then was like, all right, I want to do something similar. I don't think I have the acting chops to have other people write me monologues. So sort of like bend his model to what I like to do, which is write stuff. Yeah, and so that's kind of how this one got started.
Gotcha. And so, what is the process for you when you write an episode?
Well, I guess I have a bunch of. So I look back on notes I have from improv. So I do improv at UCB, and on the day of the show, I have these exercises I sort of do just to get in the mood, where I'll write out kind of like a couple of two-line scenes. I'll write out just like as if I was improvising, but since I'm alone, I just write it down. A couple of scenes, I'll do like some like describe a room. I have a character describe a room, so I'll just have like half character stuff written down from that. And so I have like a backlog of a ton of stuff where I've done that just to sort of get ready for shows. So I think the first thing I do when I'm starting an episode is I start to look through that and see if there's any kind of character or idea in that kind of stuff that I want to flesh out. And usually there is. Sometimes I can remember one, and so I control find these like this like 100-page document of rambling ideas and try to find the specific one I want. Or sometimes I'll just like pick a random page and read through it and find something in that I want to flesh out. Other times, I'll just, I don't know, sit down and try to think purposely of some ideas that would work well with this, and sort of thinking what kind of character would be fun. I guess another way also is what kind of medium would make sense to be recorded, and try to work backwards from there. So maybe like a diary or a series of voice messages or something like that.
Okay, right on. And so UCB, you do a monthly show there, right?
Yes, New York 2. It's a topical political comedy show. It's first Thursday of every month.
Okay. And so I just have to I'm not a political person. Is it hard to write, or do comedy in the political atmosphere right now anyway?
I guess it's really the first political atmosphere I've tried to write comedy during. Right. So I don't have like a thing to compare it to, and I think it's easier because there's an election. So
right.
It's like I guess, and also, I'm not necessarily a political person. I just sort of, this was the kind of stuff that was getting published in like Funny or Die and Above Average. So I started trying to write that kind of stuff. Trying to write that kind of stuff during an election year, I think is helpful for someone who doesn't have like a huge knowledge of politics. It's like, it's easier for me to, I understand a presidential election.
Unfortunately, this year, it's not that exciting of a political year, so hopefully it'll get more exciting.
Right. Well, hopefully not.
Did you ever think we would be in this position that we are currently, right? Yeah, no. This.
No way. Yeah, like, I mean, Trump is terrifying to me, and I can't believe it's even happening as it happens.
I never like to talk politics, but I just feel like he's such a bully.
Yeah, absolutely. So vengeful.
Yeah, and people go along. It's crazy. I'm sorry if I'm offending listeners out there that go with him. It's just weird, okay?
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not so sorry if you're offending people.
Yeah, neither am I actually. But yeah, because I have a buddy of mine who's very Republican, and I go, so who are you gonna vote for this year? And he was like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, all right,
very depressed.
Yeah, very depressed. So how long have you been at the UCB?
Let's see, about 3 or 4 years now. Okay. Say 3.5 years.
I love improv and the work that UCB and the Growlings, all those troops do. So I'm very envious of the people that can do improv. I feel like I could hang on for like 2 seconds and then I'd be like, I'm done. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. And then I just fart off stage.
Are you still there?
I'm still here, yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. If I heard it click or something. I think that's like a very common way to feel, right?
Right.
And I think that, they have classes and a lot of support to get you through those sort of feelings and teach you sort of strategies and stuff. So it's really becomes less intimidating the more you do it. I'm sure you would be great at it. You've got a nice conversational ability here.
Oh, I am drunk right now, so that's why.
Oh, I see.
Yes, yes, I am just hammered at 10
Oh,
a.m. in
cool,
the morning.
cool.
That's my process.
I got you. I guess that's kind of bad for my career.
My liver hates me, but it's okay.
Okay.
You got 2 of those. It's fine.
I'm sorry. What is it?
Oh, no.
Okay.
And so, you also have a Just for Laugh pitch going on or coming up?
Yeah. So this is pretty exciting. Next week, my writing partner, Jonna Scrabus, and I are going up to Just for Laughs. We won this contest, or we're finalists in this contest to pitch to executives at Just for Laughs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a web series, and we sent that in, and just get to, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but we get to show a little sizzle reel and just present the idea to them. So it's pretty exciting.
There you go. And I mean, I don't want any spoilers, but can you give a little brief summary of the web series?
Yeah, it's called Unhappy Epilogues, and what we do is we take stories or movies that are kind of in the common or universally known, and we provide epilogues for them for books or stories or movies that don't have them. And we try to make them funny.
Yeah.
So, for example, we show The Little Mermaid. She gets her legs. She's so happy. She tries to walk, but she has no idea how, and just flops around on the beach for a while. We have one where for Lord of the Flies, this one's my favorite, but perhaps you have to remember high school reading too much. But for Lord of the Flies, we have the ending, and then we have all the parents coming to the island to retrieve the children. And it's just a very quick shot of a woman and a man, a mother and father with a teddy bear, and they just say, "Where's Piggy?" Unaware that their son has been murdered. So it's a little bit dark.
Yeah, no, that's fine. My teacher, because I read that book in high school, and a teacher of ours had us do the same thing where we had to write an additional ending. And I liked this idea so much, I cranked out easily maybe 4 pages.
Nice. Yeah.
And my teacher gave me a C on it. And I was like, hey, why'd I get
Come on.
Yeah, I know, right? I said, why'd I get a C? And he goes, because you wrote too much. And I was just, what? I wrote too much? So then we did the same exercise, except with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, okay.
And I wrote half a page and got an A. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give him nothing. There you go. And I got a better grade for it.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to kill childhood enthusiasm.
Yeah. Thank you, high school public teachers.
Yeah. Very disappointing. I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's okay because I have a story from it. So,
that's true.
In the end, I got the last laugh.
Yeah. Take that, teacher.
No, that's a great idea. A long time ago, I wanted to do unwanted prequel sequel, where you
fun, yeah,
you just add a prequel or a sequel to anything. I don't know why, but I thought it'd be funny to add a prequel to Forrest Gump. Revolving around his KKK father or uncle, something like that. Just something so random. It's just, of course, make it funny. That's the number one goal.
Right. Oh yeah, always.
Well, for the people at home who'd like to keep up with you, keep in contact with you, and also listen to the podcast, where can they do all that?
So the podcast is called Stories to Listen To. It should be on iTunes and also the Forever Dog website. You can also follow me on Twitter. It's just a simple @Clara Morris. And if you're in New York, feel free to come on down to Herald Night or Maud Night or New York too.
There you go. And so, also, you started a parody Twitter account?
Oh, yes. At Fort Greene Zoo is a parody of regular zoos because I think that they are bad. And I also love animal humor. So
there we go.
Kind of combine two things here.
There you go. Yeah, kill two birds with one stone.
Right.
There you go.
Animal humor. There we are.
Yes. And I hope everything goes well with your pitch.
Thanks. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And whenever you want to come on back, just let me know. Just say the word and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, it's great to meet you over the telephone, but counts.
Yeah, over the internet phone.
Yeah.
Well,
what an age.
Yeah, I know, right? We have internet phones and potentially Trump president. We got it made. We got it made.
Yeah, we're really doing it.
Clara, you have a wonderful day and keep doing what you're doing, all right?
All right. Good talking to you.
You too.
Later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.